Hey guys, today we're at the famous Videri Chocolate Factory here in downtown Raleigh, looking for the perfect piece of chocolate for the perfect chocolate cheesecake. So let's get started.
Dark Chocolate Factory, which means we make everything in-house from scratch. If you want to do self-guided tour, you can. First step's on that window and the rest goes down the hall. Don't open any doors, but there are QR codes to scan if you want to see some videos. Then we have chocolate over here, samples for our bars, and coffee at that counter.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Done the touring. Now we're gonna taste some chocolate for that perfect piece of chocolate.
Basically, the only reason we call this one dark milk instead of just milk is anything in the US above 35% cocoa content legally has to be considered dark.
Okay, so which one is this one?
This is a dark milk.
Dark milk. Okay, all right, give it a shot. That's pretty good.
This one is a little bit more bitter than that.
Yeah, because it's dark chocolate, but it's not
Maybe it's 'cause I don't
bitter
know.
at all. How much would you get for a cheesecake though? Would you need like a whole bar or two? So maybe we get one of these,
Okay.
and then we can get that baking chocolate one for that.
Yeah.
Oh, baking chocolate. Here we go. Give that a shot.
So it's pretty cool to actually go in and like do a tour. We did a self tour, so it's pretty dope. We were able to get some chocolate. It's all dark chocolate though, so we got like kind of like a dark milk, which to me it's a little bitter, but
with that the classic dark was actually
the
really
classic dark was good. And then we got like some
it was like a
chocolate nibs.
Yeah, crunch, where it's like
it goes on the top of the cheesecake.
Yeah, it's like the parts of the bean, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, so I'm excited to try it. So yeah, now we'll go to the kitchen and see what we come up with. All right guys, so we're back in the kitchen, gonna get started. We have our basics: cream cheese, sugar, sour cream, eggs, vanilla, and then we have our Videri bacon chocolate here. Yeah, we winging it, and we just gonna see how it goes. So let's get started. All right, so gonna start out with the crust, and our crust is gonna be an Oreo based crust. So we're gonna pop this in the microwave. Have nice smooth melted butter. Let's get some crust going here. And all the ingredients will be in the description box below. All right, so I am mixing the butter and the Oreo crumbs together to form my crust. All right, gonna pour it into our springform pan. Spread it out. So just pressing it up the sides here, making this crust to be a little bit taller. Why? Because that's my signature crust. So I got the crust done here. We're going to pop it in the oven for about 10 minutes. While that's baking, we're gonna start on the actual cheesecake filling part. All right, just pop that in. All right, so now we're going to start on our filling. We have our cream cheese here. I'm gonna give that a swirl, a mix. So the game plan is I'm gonna go for a more swirled, kind of like marble look. See how it goes. So we're gonna add the sour cream and the vanilla extract. We're also gonna add some vanilla bean as well. Just gonna add a little bit because we kind of, you know, we want the dark chocolate to stand out. Give her a spin. So, you know, normally I would taste my experiment cheesecake, but this time I ain't gonna be able to taste it because I gotta add the eggs in before I can add the chocolate in to kind of swirl it. So, yeah. Hey, we YOLO in this thing. So, I'm gonna crack our eggs one at a time here. So I am just gonna slightly beat the eggs, cut it on slow speed, then add the eggs. All right, so I'm gonna just scrape down the size of the cheesecake, make sure everything is mixed together, and then we're gonna give it another spin. While that's spinning, our crust is done, so we're gonna take that out the oven. All right, so that's our crust. All right, so the other fun part, we're gonna melt some chocolates. So here we have about 8 ounces of baking chocolate. Like I said, this is an experiment, so we experiment here to kind of make it a little bit more creamy. Let me add some heavy whipping cream to the mix. Just a few, right there. All right, so we're gonna heat this up for about a minute. Guys, I'm really excited. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but you know, Trees Barbe loves to experiment. So the heavy whipping cream is done. Now we're going to pour the chocolate back into here. Let that sit for a little bit. All right, let's give it a little stir. Want to go easy on the stirring part because it's still a little hot. Might need to add a little bit more heavy whipping cream. Kind of want it to be a little bit more smooth. So when we pour, it'll pour really smooth. So now we're going to add our cheesecake filling to our crust here. Let's give it one more spin. Spread around the edges and make sure it's even layer. We're going to add more of our chocolate. Give it a nice swirl. So we want it to be more chocolate on top versus like your tradition, like I say, your normal cheesecake color. So I might have to add more. All right, so now into the oven it goes. Let's do an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, it's on 300 degrees, that's the temperature. Next is we're gonna let that bake and put it into the refrigerator overnight. And then next day is topping day. So, all right, so today is topping day. This is what it looks like after we let it bake and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. And look how nice it turned out. You can see the marbleization here. Then the crust is amazing. I love the way the crust actually looks. So, like I said, we're topping it. We're gonna do 2 different toppings. We have a chocolate ganache, well, dark chocolate ganache, and then we're going to top it with some chocolate swirls. And then finish decorating it and make it look really nice. Gonna start with the chocolate ganache part, adding heavy whipping cream here. And put it in the microwave and let it heat up. So, just gonna grab the chocolate here. I mean the heavy whipping cream here. I'm gonna add some chocolate pieces to the heavy whipping cream. Kind of give it a stir. The consistency is smooth, which is what I was looking for. it don't like drip, like fall back down. We're going to add just a little bit for the top, and I have my small spatula here to kind of smooth it out. So let's just add a little. Look how smooth that is. It's gonna firm, so I have to kind of hurry up. Going as close to the edges as possible. That's as smooth as it's gonna get, because it's hardening it up over here. I let the extra chocolate sit in the refrigerator for a little bit to kind of firm up so that I can pipe it, but it didn't firm up like all the way. I want it to be, you see how runny that is? We don't want it to be runny, because by the time we pipe it, it's gonna be like a big glob of chocolate everywhere. So, you know, this is an experiment cheesecake. We're going to add a tablespoon of powdered sugar to our chocolate mixture and see if that helps at all. It's getting there, but it's still a little runny. I add another tablespoon. Let's add one more tablespoon, and I think that should give us what we need. I think we got it. I think we have it. Maybe one more. All right, this is it. I can't keep adding powdered sugar. I think we got it. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a test run. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hi. I missed you.
I was missing for the party.
We're gonna test it out on something. Not the cheesecake. We're gonna test it out on this. I got some plastic over here. Okay, let's see. Hey! I think we got it. So, now we're going to move it over and pipe the actual cheesecake. Oh yeah, shout out to my mom for giving me the idea of adding the powdered sugar to it. She was like, oh, this is how I make my chocolate icing for my chocolate cakes. You should do the same. Sure, Mom. Thanks, Mom. All right, so and I am no perfect piper, but I do my best. We're going to add some shavings. And this time we're using the Cocoa Nibs Crunch Dark Chocolate. We're just gonna add some texture to this little sweetness. I think that looks good. All right, so now we're going to add some chocolate pieces, trying to cut some triangles here. So now we're going to add them. So we're gonna call this one Marble Dark Chocolate Cheesecake. There you have it. Oh, it cut beautiful.
That's pretty cool.
There it is. So it looks nice. It looks very creamy on the inside. You could actually see the marble on the inside. Yep. So now we're gonna try it.
Well, it might taste exactly what you think it's gonna taste like.
It's actually pretty good. I'm very shocked that it tastes really good.
Why are you shocked?
I guess I thought it was gonna be like overpowered with dark chocolate, but it's not like overpower with dark chocolate, if you get what I'm saying. Only thing I would probably do different is maybe go a little bit more crazy with the dark chocolate. But other than that, it was really good. I really enjoy it. It was really good. So if you are a dark chocolate fan, don't forget to hit up Videri Chocolate Factory in downtown Raleigh. And don't forget to like stop. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe to our page. Alright, goodbye everybody.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
And if you have any other ideas, please let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to go to our website at www.treatsbarbae.com. Thank you. Bye.